Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning back in. Today, we've got a great special episode here. We're here in the greenhouse. Please smash that subscribe button for me and hit the like button and the bell icon if you want to be notified about new videos regarding plants. Today, we are going to be wiring up this bonsai here. Let me turn the camera around. This was a previously worked on bonsai, so do a little zoom in here with it. This is a really great specimen for bonsai, really resilient plant, and we have it turned to the side here. Now, I have some wire, a really thin gauge wire, but I got it for free with some chicken wire fence. So I'm just gonna see how this works out. I'm gonna leave you guys like that. And then I'm gonna work on this down below now. Tactic is we're trying to get all these branches wired up so we can have more room, control over the branches. Just kind of cook it in there. Go around. Just wrap it around. Okay. Now, thing about this wire. This wire is, the gauge is very small, so you'll be able to bend a branch like this with a small gauge wire. So we can do this. Come up here. You can just ignore the leaves that get trapped in there. Come all the way to the top, and then you'll cut off the end right there. Okay, and then this part can be dictated by the wire. Here, the smaller part can be dictated by the wire. So now you can put this little branch any which way you want the pad to be facing. But a bigger branch like this, you need to either tie it down with the wire. If it's a small gauge like this, you can use a larger gauge that'll bend that. But see, now that we have the wire on this small branch, we can train it while it's young. And then we'll loop one right in here and do the same thing with this. To start it off here. To start it off, you want to make sure you secure it down below. Just go around one time like this. Start the base of it, and then start going. And these smaller branches are young, so be a little bit delicate. And you can ignore the leaves. Just wrap around the branch all the way to the tip. Keep going. And then chop the end. Now you can move this branch any way it wants to go. So maybe it's like this. Okay. And now you're really starting. So you see how it goes. So now, let's see. Oh, I don't want to drop you here. Okay. Hopefully you can see some of this. Okay, you can see all that. I'll do these. Alright. So, here we go. So, springtime is definitely here. You can tell from the rain, but for bonsai, springtime is a great time of the year to get everything trained up, because during the summer it will just go bananas and grow a lot. So if in the springtime you get everything trained up, you can then grow out your bonsai in the summer, and then you have used your summer to really good use, because you use your summer to grow a nice form of a bonsai. Okay. And you literally just go and do this to every single branch. You don't leave any branches out. Unless you think you might cut those branches off, but for the most part, you just go and put wire on every single branch. Then I like to I always clip the ends with the wire so the wire's flush with the plant. And now we're really controlling this plant. You can see how this could easily take a long time, but that's what bonsai is all about. If you put the work into bonsai, it represents what it actually is, which is patience. Patience in dealing with the plant, being one with nature, trying to replicate. Now this might seem a little bit counterintuitive as to like being in one with nature, but I think the way that bonsai likes to control the plant, and I think it's a way of symbolizing a form of respect, because we just want to emulate what the powers of nature and what nature can do, and we just want to just kind of show those powers and like work with them. So in a way, like by putting all these by putting all the wire on the tree, bending the tree and all this, it's like you're working with the tree to try to create this special image that you both had in your mind. So yeah, a bonsai is a lot like a pet, actually, when you think about it like that. Here's a good one. Alright. So that's a good amount of it. I can already see I have a lot more control over the tree itself. We will try here a fusion technique where you take two branches, try and weave them together to see if over time they will become one branch, one thicker branch. And I'm not worried about all these leaves that get under here because I just snip it, and all the leaves will just die off and fall out of there, and then you're left with a branch that you can control that will eventually grow into itself, so don't have to worry about that. And then tie off all these loose ends. Let's see what we got working with. You kind of want to do like pads with bonsai, so bigger leaves are always kind of going for everything facing down. Got that side pretty much done. Now we'll work on this side. Alright. Now, pretty much. Oh, good Lord. We're gonna finish it up here. Hopefully that's a good angle. That seems like a good angle. See how I just wrap with the base, then go up the branch here. This wire's got me like freaked out because it touched up again, which to me felt like a bug. I know, I got some spiders up in here, and it's like the time of year when spiders come out, everything's coming alive. I love the feel of the energy. You can feel it humming in here. Another thing about this wire and the spiral on the tree that I think really, really contributes to why this works really well, and this will bounce back. Air has energy. It's almost like if you've ever seen The Last Airbender TV series. Air has energy, and it carries electrical wave patterns within it. And if you put a coil and like spiral it up something, it'll catch those frequencies and it'll improve the soil, and that's like a scientific known thing. So kind of here, that's kind of what's going on here. when you really think about it. I mean, this is going to be like an actual gnarly bonsai when it's all said and done. I suppose it's another birthday gift to myself. I should. So, I am debating in my mind if I should cut just gonna keep wiring. I think I got some nice pads. I don't know about this up top. I might just cut all this off. When you wire everything, you can really see what's going on with the structure. This coil shape is a very powerful shape. So this coil shape that I'm doing around all these branches is a very, very powerful shape. It's kind of eerie in the greenhouse right now, to be honest with you. It's raining outside, and it's a little bit creepy out. Can't see out the greenhouse. Tomorrow is Earth Day, so we got to pay homage to all of our plants. I planted out a big tomato line. I'm kind of waiting for everything to bounce back from transplant before I show you guys. But I just planted out a nice garden bed for this summer. Gosh, we might have this thing fully wired. I think one more wire right here. And if you think about the amount of wire that I now have on this thing, it's like a wire sculpture almost. Eventually, this wire will come off. It'll be some years, and then it'll be permanently shaped like this, and the wire will eventually come off. Or you could leave it indefinitely until it just eventually, it might just stay on forever, be part of the tree. You could definitely leave it, but I will probably take it off just to see the scars, because I like the scars that it leaves in the tree. But now you just bend it to have pads. Pretty simple. Pads, I like to think of it like little pads. And then it's definitely not going to be perfect because you just wired it up, but you see the point. I got a couple more branches to wire up here. That's an interesting spot to have wire out. It's got a previous scar right here where it was split apart. It is unseasonably cold. I think right before Earth Day, Mother Nature showed us that she gave us a pretty crazy fall spring this year. Which is cool. Alright, see, yeah, that's... I think I'm going to take out this whole top because it'll just be cooler like that. And we're just going to have everything facing down. Oh, wow, I might have to take out this top and this top just because stuff is growing up, eh? That's too hard to... Well, it's too hard to say right now. Let's just leave it for right now. You can't put it back on, but everything is wired up. That's it. I'm going to cut the video now. You can see it took some time, but not that much time. Now you can just play around with the leaves, whatever you want it to be. And in a couple of years, it'll be permanently like that. So, yep. Just some bonsai wiring activity. Hope everyone keeps growing and has a great growing season. Take advantage of the time. Do some stuff with the plants. A little bonus. If you're still watching, this is also a good bonsai tree. Tons of names. It'll be the next highlight tree video. Chinese lantern tree. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. Very cool. Victorian era tree, actually. Alright, 23-minute video. Sorry if I bored you, but here we go. Everything is wired up. Got the wired up bonsai. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day.